Know one thing, we're live. How's it going, people?
Are we live? We're live.
What up?
Yo.
How's it going? Back for another episode of Popcorn and Pints. And we are reviewing the Hurricane and Juice. Didn't have time to do an intro today. That's fine.
What a sham.
Let's do a lot.
Puerto Rican Chris is just gonna have a black screen and be moving shit this entire episode, so be ready for that.
Pretty much.
Oh, shit. How's everyone doing, though? What's everyone drinking?
Good.
Good friend.
Good?
Doing good.
I'm drinking the last beer in my house, actually. I saved it just for this. Some Gondola Session IPA from Common Roots.
Nice.
It's quite delicious.
How about you, Jake?
I'm drinking Dead Guy Ale Rogue.
Nice.
And shots of peanut butter whiskey here and there.
Of course.
Nice.
The OG Popcorn and Pints glass. And I'm drinking, what is this? Vodka with
Something girly.
berry punch and lemonade. Yes.
Yep.
Delicious.
Nice.
Not 100 proof, though. Not today.
It's a good choice.
Delicious. Surprisingly. But reason for that is when we're done with the show, done with the trailer review, go and hang out with the wife. We just got for the Switch, we just got Mario Party. And
Nice.
a little tiny cup because we're gonna play some drinking games with him, but you don't want to get too fucked up too fast.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Hence the weaker
Hey.
than normal.
Can we stream like a Mario Party game between us?
Do you have Mario Party?
No, but I'll get it.
I can get it too.
I can tell you which one I have. We got it's the newest one.
Yeah.
It's like the All Stars Mario Party, so it has all from Super Nintendo up to GameCube up to Wii U. It has all the old
We should fucking do that.
We definitely could because
As a drinking game? That'd be great.
oh hell yeah.
Yeah, I can do it.
I'd be down for that. Be some fun content with that.
Oh yeah, we'll get angry and it's gonna get out of hand real quick. And it'll be great.
I think it'll just be fun.
Oh no. If we could physically throw punches, I'm sure that's what it would lead to.
Yeah.
I haven't used that.
I told you yesterday you had the juice, Henry. You still got it? That's good.
What's good, Bobbit?
Lyle didn't take it from you yet. He's gonna have the juice soon because he's violent. Hank Rodamez. Oh man.
Hank
I thought
Rodamez.
this was gonna be Rodamez tonight. I guess you could both be Rodamez because
James and I could get stabbed if we went out and we're in the hood with our do-rags.
no, you'd be
Well,
all right.
okay, in the hood, get stabbed, or in a biker bar, we'll be all right.
Yeah. You're
It
either Hell
literally
Ranger or you're a
represents
fucking piece of prick.
It literally represents the complete opposites.
Mhm.
I have to go see the new Jackass movie.
Oh, word. Yeah, I'm going to
I
watch
would
that
see
shit,
that.
too. I'm going to stream it, though. Fuck that. I'm not going nowhere.
But anyway, gentlemen, let's dive into these movies. Which one do you guys want to start? Juice or the
Yeah, it
Hurricane?
don't matter to me.
I don't know. Flip a coin. Let's flip a coin. Does anybody have a coin?
I don't have a coin.
Somewhere. I do. All right. Which heads is which one?
Heads, juice, tails, hurricane.
All right.
We
Flip
should,
it.
you know what? We should start flipping coins to decide how what goes first. I like this idea.
I got tails.
I forgot what that was.
It was the other one, not juice.
The hurricane.
You
Yeah.
literally said head is Juice, tails is the Hurricane. He flipped the coin. You forgot.
There's a lot going on. I don't know what the fuck Puerto Rican Chris is doing here. It's just a black screen that says TWD, and he's just
Worst damn, man. The worst damn.
Worst damn game ever. He's probably naked. That's why he didn't.
I'm on my tablet. I can't. Unfortunately, I can't. I'm not gonna show you the video because it's in my pocket with my headset on and my mic extended, so that I can keep doing my room and I can put my mic up to kill it every time I'm making noise.
Not mad at you.
Oh, shit. So,
the hurricane it is.
So Hurricane. All right, the Hurricane. Oh shit! Early ratings. Before you guys say, let me just pull the screen up for it. Drag this bad boy over here. Spreadsheet up. Oh no, I was right. So who am I gonna pull up first? Boom.
I had no idea what I was going to give it until just now. I'm going to go 8. I thought it was a great movie. I got invested quickly. I'll go into more why, but I'll give it an 8.
I'm saying with you, 8. It was really good.
Puerto Rican. Pulled him up. Where is he?
Hey, I'm here. Yeah, it's fucking Denzel, man. It's so hard to give him a bad rating. And bad for him is a 7 to me. So I'm gonna go 8.
All right.
Honestly,
This is a song about the hurricane.
we give it a 9.
Nice.
Great. This was just like Chris just said. What else do you expect from Denzel?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It's just like we got a lot of Denzel movies, 4 or 5 Denzel, and they were all great. Like
I didn't hear one word you said.
Yeah. We got a lot of Denzel movies, and they're all great.
Yeah.
That's all I heard at the end. Yeah.
I mean, even if I haven't seen it, landing on a movie that you know Denzel is in sets the bar kind of high.
Say that again?
He's just is he moving just all together, like from one location to another?
I don't know what he's doing.
Why is that picking up on my mic? Considering this thing's fucking hard. I got a mic on my headset. I guarantee you, this thing chose the one from the tablet itself for some reason. Again.
Yeah, it's loud. It's like we hear you dragging furniture around.
What's up, Doomsday?
Doomsday.
That's literally what I'm doing. I'm gonna try to fix it. Hold on. Stupid ass fucking thing.
So
that's what's going on.
Based on the trailer we watched, I thought I had given like a lot of the movie away, but I was expecting a much slower pace than it actually was.
Mm-hmm.
Like a Denzel movie, it's autobiographical. You get the concept from the trailer. I'm sitting there thinking,
it's good, Dreams.
Dreams, what's going on, man?
What's up, man?
I'm sitting there thinking it's going to be a long 2.5 hours because I thought they were going to I thought it was going to be a lot slower pace than the movie actually was, is where I'm going with this. So I was surprised by the pacing and the way they cut it together. I thought it was awesome. It worked. Like, they immediately start out almost with, in the first 10 minutes, you've got his backstory, how he's in prison, and he's already written his book, and that's just fucking out.
Yeah.
And then it picks up from there, which I thought was that part, that worked great. Where they, the book being out, kind of already being out for a few years before Lazarus.
Mm-hmm.
Was that is that what they were called? I don't remember what they were called.
Yeah, that was his name. That was his name.
Yeah. That was like his full name. I think they were calling him something shorter.
Yeah.
Laz, maybe, I think. I forgot.
Yeah, something like that. Yeah.
But yeah, obviously, he goes to a book sale and it's out and it's beaten up, so it's been out for a while. He picks it up, and then that's really when the story for the movie actually gets going.
Really, yeah.
I thought the pacing was great. Like, it is 2.5 hours, but it didn't feel like it.
I thought it was going to be like still good. I knew the movie was going to be really good, but I thought it was going to be like Malcolm X, where it's that drag, slow type movie, but really good.
A lot of similarities.
Yeah, but this one, like you said, it was like you get into it and it was going pretty quick. A lot of things were happening. The flashbacks, prison stuff, the kid and the Canadians. So it was really good. Hey, what's up, Mom?
Mom, we missed you for the past couple of weeks.
Mama Dukes is in the house.
Glad you're back.
Welcome.
Yeah, I thought the pacing was great, honestly, like you guys are both saying, because it gave you like a little bit of the boxing in the beginning, and then like what happened to him. It did go into more detail, but I like how they went into detail with the story of it, but also like this. It's still getting mad noise, Chris. Oh,
What the
missed us.
fuck? All right, I got this. I'm on it.
Anyway, like I just love the way the story unfolded, the way that it told the story, and kind of just showed you like how fucked up shit was.
Mm-hmm.
And all because of the color of his skin, for one, and then two, that one cop that had a vendetta against him.
It was that one fucking cop.
Man.
He held a grudge since this dude was 11.
And you know what the fuck the thing was? The fucking kid saved his friend from a fucking child molester.
Yep.
Yeah. But because that one dude was
It doesn't matter.
He was a politician.
He was, an old white dude, and it was like, oh yeah, these guys tried to steal
He was
gold.
a prominent member. They didn't say specifically why he was prominent, but they referred to him as like a big member of the community or something like that. And then in the 60s, all you had to do to be guilty was just be black.
Yeah.
The 60s, that shit's still going on.
Yeah, well, I mean, still, but
and I don't even want to say not as bad because I don't know, because we have cameras now, so people see it more. People are like, oh shit, this is real. This is really happening.
Yeah,
motherfucker, we've been telling you for years.
Yeah, it's not like they had that on film or anything where he's a kid and can get away with sticking up for himself.
Yeah, but
it's definitely a lot worse in other demographics, because if you take like South Central LA, fucking Compton and shit like that, you literally can go talk to any fucking gang member, no matter what the set is, and they're like, nah, I am scared of shit of these police, man.
Yeah. Yeah. You don't even have to be in a gang though. Like you could just be a regular Joe Schmo, so to speak.
I know, but I'm saying the gangbangers have less fear than most normal people down the street holding a gun. You know what I mean? They're like, nah, we ain't fucking with this gang.
True. True.
There wasn't as much boxing in this movie as I thought they were.
No, I thought he was going to be fighting in prison and stuff.
Yeah, man.
Like, man,
there is like that. The boxing in this is actually minimal.
He had a great mentality, though. Like, I'm going to give you credit because to survive like he did, he was feeding on hate. He didn't want nothing around him, just himself.
Yep.
And that's how he survived. He said it. He goes, that's how I survived in here.
Yeah.
I don't need your help. I don't need no one's help. I need me.
I don't want or need anything.
Yep.
That way they can't control me.
Exactly. He didn't want no one to control him.
Yeah, what was really cool and what stood out too was like, I remember the part where he was saying, he was like, so when the other prisoners are awake, I'm sleeping. When they're asleep, I'm awake. He was like, as far as when I'm in this cell, I don't let them make it a punishment for me. That's why I never leave my cell. I just say fuck it and stay in here.
Yep.
Yeah, it was amazing.
Yeah,
it was amazing.
Denzel's a hell of a fucking actor, though, man.
He is, man. The fucking the scene where he refuses to put on the prison wardrobe and they send him to the hole for 90 days. And it's literally just however long it is of him arguing with, his own psyche.
Yeah, it's crazy, man. You go crazy in there. Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is probably a very realistic. I mean, just from watching because I love documentaries and stuff, and just stuff like that, you hear them. They're like, listen, when they throw you in these cells and fucking, they were saying like how they'll put you in the hole like that for 90. Like I've heard stories where people have been in the hole for say like 5-6 years, so no human contact. And then when they get out of prison, then they get back into. So it's not like you've been alone for that long. That's gonna fuck up your mind.
Well, they did studies. If you're in a one room, a small room in the dark, a few days you start going crazy. You start.
Yeah. I can't imagine it takes that long.
No, I'll be like, fuck that.
Now just imagine being in like that in those situations though for years.
Yep. Yeah, there's people that put into protective custody because of their situation or whatnot, and sometimes they have to stay in that setting for the duration of their sentence, whether it's 1 year, 2 years, 5 years, 20 years, depending on what your crime was or whatnot. People still get killed inside, whether they're on witness protection or not, just because there's some at times of when they're moving you and whatnot, when you get your reg hours, but that shit takes a toll, man. And I mean, that's still a tactic that's used even for like work criminals and shit like that. Certain positions for extended periods of time in rooms by yourself, hot and cold being delivered to the room. You know what I mean? Depriving of water, keeping a sack over the head. Like, it's crazy the shit do.
Mm-hmm.
You know what's crazy about these movies, though, real quick, about prisons? like all the movies or documentaries you watch about prisons in like in the 60s and shit, it's like they're less violent. It's like people become more friends with each other or they respect each other. But nowadays the prisons are like fucking nonstop people killing each other.
You know what it is?
And all that shit.
I think with those though, James, when you see them in movies and documentaries, not that they weren't violent then, but they're like when they're trying to tell a certain story or a certain story about somebody, they want to they don't want to just focus just on. They want to tell, you know what I mean? They want to focus more on that story of that person or those people.
Yeah,
because violent shit does happen.
He didn't mention anything like no one tried to kill him.
But he might have been one of those people I mean, you seen, okay, so we can jump to the end real quick. But when he finally gets released, what was it, 30 years later? Because he was like, I'm 50, yeah, it was about 30 years later because he was about 50. He was like, I'm 50 years old now. How the whole prison cheered when he got released because he was just one of those people that didn't do it and probably didn't fuck with anybody. Nobody fucked with him.
They respected him.
Yeah.
So
I mean, he was a champion. He was a fucking champion.
I saw Doomsday's comment there quick that Denzel should have won an Oscar for this. I don't disagree. I mean, he was great in this, but from what I was reading, trivia-wise and stuff like that, one of the reasons this movie didn't win, it was nominated for a bunch, but one of the reasons it didn't win a lot is because of the inaccuracies.
Oh.
So this movie is not totally accurate from what I was reading. Starting
really is.
Going through a few things like the fights where he loses to that Italian guy.
Oh, the judges scammed him because
So that's not really how it went down, and he's even admitted this. Like the real,
Hurricane.
The real Hurricane even admitted the other guy won the fight.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. So from what I'm reading, so the referee scored the fight 72-66 in the other guy's favor, saying the movie portrayed Joey Giardello, that was his name, as an incompetent fighter, and he thought it was ridiculous. Even Carter Hurricane agreed he was the rightful victor. So it wasn't about race. The movie portrayed that as just a race thing, basically. And the fighter actually sued the producers of the movie for libel. Shit. And they ended up settling out of court.
Oh wow!
Because it was wrong. Like they were portraying that entire scene wrong, and part of that agreement was on the DVD commentary. They had to say he was a great fighter, the Giardello guy, and stuff like that, and that they changed how it was portrayed a little bit.
Okay.
So there was that. There was also Hurricane Carter was actually discharged from the military after 4 court-martials. So the movie kind of showed him coming home as he had served his time in a favorable, just usual, congratulations, you're done, you've served your time. No, he had 4 court-martials.
Jeez. Okay. Because his temper?
I didn't find the reasons why. The movie showed him returning basically as a hero. He had 4 court-martials after 21 months.
Wow, that's crazy.
So that's really quick. And then the real detective Della Pesca never met Carter before the grill incident, before he was shooting. So as a kid, he didn't meet him.
So that was fake too?
Yeah.
Oh, come on.
He also died in 1979, so he never met the Canadian couple like the movie shows. Like when he threatens them that you're making enemies that you don't even know about. And he wasn't at the trial because the trial was in 85.
I mean, I'm not glad the movie added those few things because it was just to add more, you know what I mean? Add more entertainment to the movie. All movies do that shit.
No, I understand that, but I think that was a big argument as to why this movie didn't win as many awards as it probably could have.
It is a little disappointing for me though. Like when movies went, it's like when they
some of those are big deviations.
Story, like it's a true story. I'm expecting everything, except for little minor things. Like you don't know what the wife was, what her friends were saying, shit like that. You
can't expect everything to be true, but some of these feel like pretty big deviations or artistic.
I still feel like this movie could have been up and won awards though, because that doesn't take away from the acting. That doesn't take away from Denzel's
Oh
acting.
no, not at all. Also, like there was he wasn't in prison all of the time that they showed in the movie. Like he had a couple years in and out
Yeah.
between stuff.
Mm.
They portrayed it as him being in a movie for constant periods of time, and he wasn't, or being in jail.
Okay.
How long did it show how many years he did actually serve? Or
Not that I saw. He had 3 or 4 years out between his trials.
Okay.
Is basically what I had read.
So basically, it's like when he gets an appeal, they let him out until the trial's over. He's guilty.
I don't remember what it didn't mention all the details. It's just like they mentioned briefly that he was out in between trials for a couple of years.
Still, I'm still not mad at it because I look at it like if you want that, you got to lean more towards a documentary than a movie. A movie's because you have to look at like with these type of movies, some people are going to get bored. Like if it was like say if it was like documentary style. I'm not saying I would or we would, but there's people that probably be like I want, you know.
Okay, so here's a question: the Jackie Robinson movie, 42. That was based on a true story. Was any of that fake?
I'm sure there was some because I feel like
the scene where he goes in and smashes the bat was fake.
Oh yeah, you did mention that. You're right. That was fake. It didn't happen like that. That's right.
It didn't happen like that. The director had talked about that, and he's like, "There's no way he didn't crack at some point, even if it wasn't in the public eye because of all the abuse." And that's how they decided to portray that.
Okay, so they do add a little thing.
But even that wasn't like ridiculously out of scope.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This movie seems like there's more out of scope. Like the detective. Like I really thought he had a grudge since the kid he was 11. He's like, yo, I'm gonna put this kid. He pissed me off when he was 11. I'm gonna put him in prison. That's my goal in life.
Thanks for watching, Bobby.
Yeah, thanks for joining, man.
But
I have him on because I'm doing the show. I have him on like very low or mute, damn near in the background.
Is there some UFC stuff going on?
Yeah, I betted on a couple things.
I did not bet on UFC. I lost my other bet by one basketball bet. I can stop tracking that.
You needed?
Yeah.
Sorry.
That's fine. That was only $5.
But yeah, you're right. This movie, it don't matter though, because this movie, great acting. It was really good. It kept me intrigued. I watched this shit at 6 o'clock this morning.
Denzel was badass throughout this entire movie.
Even at 6 o'clock, just waking up, I got pulled into this movie.
But you know, Denzel is, I'll say top 5 of all time.
Yeah.
I have not seen any movie that I've seen him in that I was like, oh, like that I did not like. You know what I mean? It's just
I agree. Especially the action ones, like Man on Fire, the Equalizer and shit. Those movies are badass.
He's just fucking he's dope. He really is.
He's really good.
He really is. And I'm just like, holy shit. Like it just amazes me how many roles he puts on, like prominent roles. Something like this. Something like I cannot think of the fucking movie we reviewed.
Not Malcolm X. Right?
I think we got a bot.
American Gangster?
Yes, thank you.
Oh yeah, that was good. Yeah.
That shit there, which I'm sure again there was probably some stuff that wasn't.
Yeah, that movie was good.
They added some extra shit to it, but then like you learn some shit like how fucking, which I mean, a lot of people know, but how dirty the police were.
Yep.
And how he took like how, you know, once what was it, Frank Lucas, right? Like after he got a lot of his time cut down because he told on like half the police force.
Oh yeah.
And that shit right there, I was like, like half the New York police force was done. Yeah, American Gangster was fucking amazing.
It was awesome.
So Denzel's the Frank Lucas was
Frank. Yeah,
he had to be, man. He had to.
He was, but he told mostly on the police, which I'm not against. Dude, that. Fuck it.
No, if you're telling on corrupt people like that, I don't even have an issue with that.
No, fuck that. Telling all them damn cops.
Like, are you telling me if you're in that position, you want to do it yourself? So yeah,
because you got to think, if he never did that, New York City police and everything will still be corrupt to this day.
Well, I'm not saying that they're
not.
Because
they're not.
I'm saying no. Before, no, I'm saying like back then, it was like half of the police force.
Yeah, like
it was like mobster style, like mafia style. You know?
Oh, absolutely was.
Yeah. So
Just some bread.
So he basically saved the police
Yo,
force, basically.
Honestly, yo, we could have made like a Denzel wheel and just fucking.
We could have, yo. He has so many movies, and every movie would probably be like a fucking 7 or higher.
Anytime we hit those wheels, we know we're having good films.
So Denzel was the lead. You know who else auditioned or tried to get the lead role though? Wesley Snipes and Samuel L. Jackson.
Samuel L. Jackson, okay. Wesley Snipes,
both vied for the lead role in this movie.
Maybe. Denzel is definitely the better choice. He's like the better actor.
He is. And don't get me wrong, they're all very good actors, but Denzel's just on another level.
Yeah.
He was the right person for this role.
Exactly.
Yeah, he definitely was. He definitely was.
Morgan Freeman would have been a little bit older.
Wesley Snipes or Samuel L. Jackson?
Oh, Samuel L. Jackson. I thought you said Morgan Freeman. Okay. Samuel L. Jackson. Okay.
Denzel also went through like long ass actual boxing training with Reuben Carter, who's alive.
That's cool.
See, like he was there while they were filming this and stuff like that.
That's cool.
I like when actors do that, like when they're, portraying a real life character, and then they have that character there on set, and they're just kind of like, and then again, like training the boxing or whatever the case may be. I really love when they do that because it's like going above and beyond to really try to lock in the role as best as you can with the story being told with that script. And it's just like his fucking delivery is crazy with these type of roles. It's just like it's so believable. Like you believe
it's like he's really that person.
Yeah, you believe that he's really that person when he's acting.
Yeah.
He's definitely he is one of my favorite actors. I can definitely say that. I would probably say
I can say that too.
I can't even tell you Will Smith, Denzel, and Tom Hanks are my 3 favorite actors. Love Tom Hanks.
I can't agree with Smith totally. I feel like he's decent, but he's overrated.
Yeah, I think so too.
Tom Hanks is great, but he seems a little white for you.
Tom Hanks is okay, but I'm not a huge fan of Tom Hanks either. Old
Tom Hanks is the fucking man.
Not the new Tom, like the newer shit coming out. I liked all his old shit.
Right. I haven't watched anything new he's done in years.
While we're
on done that fucking
while we're on this subject,
pilot movie, Polar Express shit, and all this corny stuff.
James, Chris, and Chris, who is your favorite white actor and who's your favorite black actor? For me,
Denzel. Honestly, probably if I had to say, go ahead.
Denzel, and you already know my white one.
Oh, Ryan Reynolds.
There you go.
I'm not gonna lie, I'm probably up there. I love Ryan Reynolds.
I do too. He's funny, man. He's just a good guy.
I've never put a lot of thought into who my favorite actor is. I mean, there's actors I love. Denzel is great. I can't say I've ever seen anything he's been in where I'm like, he's not fucking cool as shit doing what he's doing.
Even when he's not like the quote unquote lead actor, I feel like he just takes like, yo, this is my movie. I'm Denzel. Like, fuck it.
Like I said, one of my favorite movies is The Equalizer, and that's not even one of his most popular movies.
Yeah.
But that movie is just badass.
I'm more of a comedy person, so I'm geared more towards comedic actors.
Exactly. I'm the same way.
Which is one of the reasons I love Ryan Reynolds.
Yep.
I love Tom Hanks too. Tom Hanks seems like it's just a super nice, cool guy.
Yeah.
Another comedy style, like I don't mind Will Ferrell movies.
Will Ferrell's fun. It depends on the movie. Like I love Step Brothers. I kind of can't stand
Talladega Nights is funny.
Yeah.
Back
in his heyday. But there's others I can't stand.
I hate Christmas movies, but Elf was funny.
I can't even get that into Elf.
Oh, I can. I thought that shit was fucking funny.
That's one movie I have to watch around every fucking Christmas season is Elf. Even my wife likes it. She doesn't like Will Ferrell at all, but she'll watch that. She loves that movie. Yeah,
I'm with you on that.
Old school.
Fucking old school, man. Fucking old school is one of my favorite movies ever. It was just, we only watched that like a month ago, so that was great.
I'm trying to think of someone else.
Puerto Rican, Chris. What about you? Black actor, white actor?
All right, so mine's not a completely straightforward answer either, but it's less about the genre category.
I do love Bruce Campbell, I will say, if you want to go B level.
B level, he's good. Yeah, he's not A level though.
That's why he's B level, because he's
Yeah.
B for Bruce.
Yeah. All right, so this is gonna sound like a loaded answer as well. I guess white actors, I have to say it gets divvied up into kind of a generational thing because it's hard to compete with somebody who has such an extensive career and catalog of movies. So Tom Hanks and Ryan Reynolds are both mine. For the simple fact that Tom Hanks, big, some of his other stand-up, he gets into like Philadelphia. He gets into some kid stuff. He gets into modern day kind of like storytelling that's like about real people like that, like the Sully thing and a few other things that he's done. And so that's why Tom Hanks, he's kind of endless, let's say. Ryan Reynolds is 100% as funny as he gets to play himself. He does it great. He still has the characters come through, even though he's still putting pieces of himself of it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then if it comes down to black, it's Denzel hands down. I mean, from throughout time, like it's tough to compare him to anybody else. But then the other thing that makes it a little bit of a loaded question is, even though movies have been around since the 20s or whatnot, black actors weren't prominent. Black actors, first of all, weren't even black actors. They were black-faced. Yep. And then it evolved to civil rights movement and people coming out more and allowing more of that stuff. And there's a huge gap in between from the blackface mode to allowing black people to be seen on film and having icons like Sammy Davis Jr. and stuff like that, with the Rat Pack and things like that come out, and Desi Arnaz, and yes, he's Hispanic, but we all get grouped in the same shit. But at the same time, it's like, okay, so that's why it's kind of a loaded question for me on that aspect. But timeless is homeboy Hanks for the whites and Denzel for the blacks. Modern contemporary Ryan Reynolds.
I respect it.
Homeboy Hank.
Yeah, Tom Hanks, he's great, man. He's great.
Listen, Tom Hanks can come to the barbecues.
Yes, he can.
It's weird. It's so intriguing because there's literally something different that everybody loves about Tom Hanks. It doesn't matter who, gender, race, anything like that. Everybody gets along with Tom Hanks.
Leo and Denzel.
Leo DiCaprio. I don't know. I feel.
I'm glad no one's saying Tom Cruise because I would have signed off. I'm sorry, guys. I gotta go. Fuck Tom Cruise.
Oh,
Leo, he seems too weird and unapproachable, and
yeah.
I don't know.
He's a great actor, though.
He's great. He's good in some stuff,
but he's also forgettable.
Overrated.
I only can name like a handful of movies he's in.
He is a little forgettable to me.
Like same thing like Matt Damon. Matt Damon, everybody says he's really good. I only can think of a few movies.
I mean, I still love Good Will Hunting.
No, of course, that's a classic.
Is that on one of our wheels?
I don't think so.
I don't know.
Probably good on the cheese and crackers wheel.
I'm not gonna lie, for like a lower tier actor, white actor, I don't mind watching his movies, is Paul Rudd's.
I enjoy Paul Rudd.
Paul Rudd is not Rudd's not bad.
Yeah, Paul Rudd's pretty funny.
Yeah, but to be among the best actors portrayals,
I'm throwing this. Just a reminder before we pick the movies, I may not be here next week. If I do, I'll be certainly late.
Okay.
So we can't. I'm saying this before, so we can't blame it on the movies.
What's the white excuse now?
I don't want to go into it.
Family
on the air.
Okay. Well, all
right. So hold on.
This is
going.
Yes. Oh my God. It's going to be musicals.
Good. We get to finish it off finally. I think there's only a few left now.
Dude, no, I think those are all on the chick picks wheel.
No, there's some.
No, because people know I hate musicals. Someone put musicals on here.
I put Cool as Ice on here, I think.
Oh man.
I will still watch the movies.
Wait a minute, maybe you're right. I don't see. Is there music?
Wow, we hit this wheel a lot. It's looking pretty bare.
Can I jump in here real quick?
Yeah.
All right, so back to the whole actor thing as well. Talking about like close seconds, Tom Cruise is not bad. I wouldn't put him in like second or third probably, but I would say he's top 5. But Tom Cruise, Leonardo DiCaprio, it's very hard. But it sucks too because they only had like a short window of like really good movies that had come out
Compelling.
that they did a great job with.
Nice.
Oh boy, I think I put this on to piss off somebody.
Who hates Compound
and
after the fist?
I don't know if I put this on to piss Aaron off.
I have not seen this, but I know
I seen
now,
it and it's fucking
Aaron
ridiculous.
is gonna hate this.
He's gonna hate this.
Just based on what I've heard, Aaron is gonna hate this.
Yo,
Is Tom or not? Is what's his face in it? Nicolas Cage?
No, but you will hate this. If you hated Bill and Ted, you're gonna.
Yo, it's a martial arts movie, but it's a white dude, and his tongue talks.
It could have easily been on the white wheel.
Oh shit! Okay, I'm gonna enjoy that one. That's
Dude,
gonna be
this
funny.
Compound. Outcast. Maybe.
Oh, I put the Bob the Butler.
Oh,
Just for
fucking
Chris.
Tom Green.
Yep.
I'm not going to be here.
Yeah, you're lucked out.
Well, I hope you can be here.
I never seen Bob the Butler.
Okay, hold on. Can we fucking find this? There was already one Tom Green movie we couldn't find to watch, wasn't there?
No, we found it.
No, we found it.
It was on like some shit.
No, there was like a space one or something.
I don't know.
Oh, maybe.
There was.
Icon Tom Green.
Like it was so bad.
Let him stay in Canada.
Like there was a Tom Green movie so bad, it's like even the entire internet wanted to scrub it from existence. It was space related. Canadian icon Tom Green. Yeah.
Come back.
You know who else is a Canadian icon? Justin Bieber.
And Drake. Take both of them. Take all of them.
No, he's a Canadian denouncement.
Oh my
God. Drake sucks too.
Drake does not suck. You shut
I
your
don't.
mouth.
I don't like Drake.
What was that movie called? Bob what?
Bob
the Butler. It's on Tubi and Pluto TV.
Is it? Dude, I swear we hit a.
Oh, and YouTube. It's on YouTube.
I swear we hit a Tom Green movie that was space related. That just.
I think you're right because I think I put it on there and we couldn't find it.
We had to pick something else, or we just did one movie. I don't remember.
I don't recall either. I wouldn't be surprised though.
Oh, next week Aaron is not going to like.
Aaron's gonna hate next week. Oh, I want to be here just for the rage.
See, the thing is though, this is the hate wheel, so I'm expecting these movies to suck. So it's not as bad as
I feel mad right now, and I have not seen either movie.
No, Compound's good. I like it. It's stupid, but it makes me laugh.
Actually, no. I am curious to see Compound just because I've talked to people that have watched it and loved it.
It's so stupid. It's one of those stupid but hilarious things.
All right, John. I think this is the real point because we before we jump on to Juice, do you guys have any final sayings or ratings? You want to change your rating?
No, I stick with my 8, man. This was a really great watch. I got emotionally invested. Like I looked up my notes afterwards because I didn't want to know any spoilers or anything like that.
Okay.
And it hooked me. I like the pacing. The pacing is what made the movie. Like I totally expected to go through an hour of this before he even wrote that fucking book.
Yeah.
Or something like that. And then leave it to the Canadians to save the day.
Yeah, Kyle.
But,
thank you.
Yeah, good job, Kyle.
Yeah, thank you for that. Thank you for the nice, sweet, non-racist Canadians. But
your family, man, they helped.
The Canadians saved the day in this movie.
Yes, they did. Good job, Kyle.
But it's an 8. It's a good watch. I would recommend it. I would recommend this movie.
But you guys still
looking for a
green, so
solid movie.
I'm actually bumping my rating up to a 10 just from the conversation we had. And again, the film was amazing. Like the film was really, really good. Canada knows how to get
good. How are those truckers doing up there?
How the banks and moose on your bike trails?
Yeah. That's why Kyle doesn't ride bikes anymore because of those moose.
I just pictured a guy running down the street on a bike and a moose just come charging and knock him.
Don't get me started on them. Okay, so James, you guys sticking with your 8s?
I'm sticking with my 8.
Yep.
Yeah.
Great movie.
Yep. All right, let's hop on over to Juice, gentlemen, and I'm gonna put Puerto Rican Chris, aka first.
Just TWD.
This is not. It's not one of my favorite urban movies, but it's also not my least. So I'm gonna give this one a 7.
7. Okay.
Actually, I'm sorry. I take that back. I'm giving it a 6.
Radamez gave it a 6.
I'm with you. 6. 6.
I was gonna go 6 too.
All right, 6. Another 10 for me, guys.
What?
Really?
I love this fucking movie.
Wow.
I can't tell you how many times I've seen it. I remember the first time I seen him. I don't remember how old I was, but I was just like, "Holy shit!" This was.
I seen it when I was younger. I liked it better when I was younger.
I haven't seen it. I have not seen it before.
And I just, it's just one of them things. I just enjoyed it. Had a good time with it. It's not the greatest story, of course, but I just loved it.
I feel like it's just,
then.
there wasn't. I don't know, man. I feel like there wasn't an overall point to the story. It was just more of a day in the life types.
Yeah,
thing.
day in the life where your friend backstabs you and ends up killing you.
Yeah.
Here's I think another reason too. I liked it when I was younger. I watched it. I thought it wasn't the greatest movie, but I thought it was better than I think now. But my problem this morning is I watched The Hurricane first. Great movie. Did I watch this? I was like, what the fuck?
Listen, Tupac's not dead. We all know that.
Yeah, he's not dead.
No.
I
think first and foremost we need to put that out there.
He's somewhere over near Jamaica or something on the island. Like
but seeing him so young and with hair was just crazy. Samuel L. Jackson looks like an old man trying to be young, hitting on all the kids.
He looks the same.
He looks the same, but he has hair, which makes you think he's got to be younger. And it looks like he's still too old to be hanging out with you. Like they portrayed him as friends with these kids, and it looks like he's
the pool hall.
Yeah, but he looks like he's hitting on these girls at their age, and like he's the predator of some kind.
He's doing R. Kelly style.
Yeah.
Oh, we're not going to put that on Samuel L. Jackson.
By the way, let's give it up for Q. He gets the fucking older lady who was married.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Wait, so we don't know if she was fully divorced or not. They never said that.
No, but she was older because the husband looked like he was fucking 55.
Good for Q. By the way, young Omar Epps. That's Omar Epps. He was 17 in this. He looks just like fucking Jaleel White. I kept thinking of Steve Urkel the whole time I saw him.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, I can see that.
I can see similarities. Yeah,
I think it was in the eyes more than anything.
Yep.
Yeah, you're right.
But this,
I wish you could see my face.
The fucking
And I did catch the rice and beans reference early in the movie.
Yeah.
Oh shit.
Those people were kind of funny too. I was laughing.
I was cracking up when he called it, like Tupac called the Mexican gang there, they're like the rice and beans guy or something like that.
Yeah. Real quick, back to Urkel. That's what he reminds me of. Is when Urkel gets in the machine and turns into Stefan.
Stefan. Yeah, it was fucking Stefan. That's what Q is in this movie. He's fucking Stefan from Family Matters.
Q.
He's Stefan as a DJ.
So quick question: have you guys ever seen the show My Wife and Kids with Damon Wayans and all that?
I'm sure I've seen parts of that. I've seen a few episodes.
Michael Kyle Jr. That he was Q's little brother.
No way, really?
Yeah. If you look, you could see. Look at him. You can see
I guess. I don't know. I have to look side by side. But he just looked like a little kid, man. I didn't think he was anybody popular. I thought he was just a little kid in the movie.
Well, I mean, then, but he grew. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I didn't know that.
This song kicked me back to my '90s hip hop obsession.
Yep. Actually, I was listening to Tupac today. All Eyes on Me and Machiavelli, some songs on Machiavelli.
Listen, I can't get enough of California Dreaming, which I don't even know.
That song is like iconic.
Listen, I can't wait for the Super Bowl halftime show. I can't believe they got Dre and Eminem to fuck. They must have just owned a ridiculous amount of fucking money.
I'm gonna say it right now. I'm glad they did because I'm sick and tired of fucking Justin Timberlake and Jennifer Lopez and Rolling Stones and shit coming on the fucking Aerosmith and everything coming on the stage.
I feel like
I'm glad they changed it up, but I still might not watch it.
I'm
gonna watch it just to see how it goes. I'm I could not be more curious about a halftime show.
If anything, I'll watch the replay of the halftime show, but fuck that game tomorrow. As far as I'm
concerned. Hey, listen, I've got so many different bets cooking. Like, if somebody throws if there's any completion for a positive play, it benefits me in some way at this point.
Same here. I'm with you, but I don't think I'm going to watch it. It's not because of Aaron's reason, because the Rams are in it. Like I said, if anybody wins, like I'm kind of a fan of Matthew Stafford. So if he wins, because he's been here for a while already. This might be his only chance to win a fucking championship.
No, I hope he throws 6 interceptions, and I hope they get blown out.
I don't hold grudges like that, man. It's football. You have your rivals. Good for them. They beat us.
No, fuck the Rams. They're in our division, so I would never root for a team in my division. Fuck the Rams.
Hey, let's talk about the movie and not football.
Let's go with the movie.
Yes. Juice.
So this was Tupac's very first acting gig, and he got it basically by just fucking random chance.
Yeah.
So from
go ahead.
What I was reading, he accompanied somebody called Money B to the audition. I don't know who that is.
I can't, not top of my head, I don't know who Money B is.
But so he asked the producer to read while he was there. Like, he just brought his friend there and then asked him to read while he was there. He had 15 minutes to rehearse and prepare, and then fucking nailed it, and they gave him the role.
Okay.
Like, he wasn't on their radar to even bring in to read.
Yeah, he just had the look when he showed up.
Yeah, but I believe, if I'm not mistaken...
Well, he also lived that life kind of, too, though. So he probably just...
Not that early.
Not that early. That was later.
Really?
In Death Row. But he, so for that role, he did go to like a performing arts school though, growing up.
Oh, I didn't know that. I didn't know that deep into Tupac.
But if I'm not mistaken, with this role, like once he got the role, he would like stay in character for like the whole time of this movie until.
Yep, I read that too. He wanted people to call him Roland or Bishop or
Bishop.
Wow.
Yep.
Just so he could stay in the role.
Like he was real. That's one thing. Like with him, with his acting and all the other movies, he really took that shit like real.
That's cool.
Serious, which is dope.
You know who else auditioned for the role that cracked me up? Donald Faison, who had the one scene towards the end where he had his high top there with Omar before Omar's looking in the locker. No, Donald Faison comes up and says something to him.
He don't have that crazy look.
No, they have the little back and forth before he basically walks away.
Yeah, he's a good actor, but he's more. I feel like he's more comedic style, and I don't know if he would have been able to pull this one off. I'm not saying he couldn't, but
no.
Is that the guy from Scrubs?
Yep. Turk,
Jesus
baby.
Christ. Jesus Christ.
One of these Halloweens, Aaron and I are going to dress up as JD and Turk, which is basically just Scrubs.
We have more than enough time to get the stuff.
Oh, you're going to do the song, right?
I forgot the name of the song.
Guy
Love.
Yep. Yeah.
We should reenact the video. We could.
We should and record it. It'd be fucking hilarious. Oh my god.
That'd be hilarious.
You're the only guy that's ever been inside of me.
Whoa, I just took out his appendix.
Oh my god.
Holy shit, but again, back to Juice.
Yeah, Juice.
More facts about it over there before we get more into it?
Let me see here. The film was based on interviews the director had actually conducted with a group of his cousin's friends who actually lived that life around the area and everything like that. He ended up pretty much using everything he heard as the basis for the film. So a lot of this is based off actual events.
Yeah.
Of course, that somebody experienced. But at the same time, what's weird is like I'm watching this movie, I kind of keep waiting for an overall point to it, and there isn't one.
Yeah, you think they based the whole story on Q, like he's gonna become a famous, like fucking disc jockey or something.
There's no overall point to this movie. No, I feel like
really not.
I guess
it's a story of coming to age for urban kids who one of them fucks over everybody else and goes off the handles.
Yeah, I get it, but it wasn't like a solid, like a story to tell type thing, kind of.
There wasn't enough fights in it, is what they're saying, Chris.
Yeah, I was like, that was the point. You said you get the point, but you didn't get the point. I'm confused.
No, like, Tupac goes crazy and murders everybody.
Yeah, basically that's it. He backstabs his friends because he wants the power, the juice.
Yeah,
He wanted to.
There you
I
go.
don't know.
That's the point of this.
There you go.
Story though was like just that.
Like that, I don't know. It didn't seem big enough to be the point of the movie.
Yeah.
What happened here was there wasn't suits or lawyers involved, so they didn't understand it.
It was what it was. They were just pretty much showing how what were they in, like high school? So like a high school kids that were like in the streets.
No, I get that, but they didn't make it like when he killed somebody and people heard the rumors. At first, they were going by like he was like no one knew he did it. So how did he have the juice? And for one, they didn't like people go by like, "Yo, hey, it's Bishop. He got the juice. Like, watch out for him." No one's like respected him, and it was just him going around. Like there was nothing about the power going on until the end when they were in that apartment.
I still don't. I also don't understand how none of them were picked up at some fucking point. Like,
well, they were.
It doesn't.
When Q went to go DJ, remember how the police came when he won?
No, but like by the end of the movie, like they're like, so does he just live his life now and become a DJ? Like,
oh yeah, at the end, yeah, like what happened?
But that wasn't the point of the movie. They were just kind of showing how
exactly. I don't think there was a real point to the movie.
They had their own things, but there was like the street thing, the clique, the group, the wrecking crew, and then they all broke up at the end because of the events of
because he shot them all.
Yeah, because he shot them all.
But because like with Tupac's character Bishop, he wanted to really live that gangster lifestyle. And I remember at the scene where Q goes in to get Raheem some cigarettes, and Young Blaze is in there, and he's about to rob the whole place. He ends up getting killed. Shoot out the cops, gets killed, and Pac's character was mad that they didn't go in there and help because he was like, we could have helped him. Blah 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 blah.
Yeah, he wanted to go out with glory. He wanted street cred.
Now remember, and also when they were all at Steele's house, remember when they were sitting down watching TV and they were watching that gangster movie and how excited was getting and all that shit. That was just kind of showing you how
they should have known to fucking cut that guy loose at that point.
Yeah, I know.
Come on, man.
He also said it to Q. He was like, "I know I'm never going to be shit." He goes, "So this is what I do. I have to do this."
He was like, "I'm not shit. You're not shit." He was like, "As soon as I decide you're not going to be shit, boom," and he was going to take him out.
Yeah. It is fucked up though, man. Like Raheem was like his best fucking friend and shit. He shoot him right in the fucking chest over a little fucking fight.
But basically, what it's showing you is when you're living that type of lifestyle, and then you're going in as deep. Let's say Bishop's character was. There's some people that are just like that, like the power, the control, like all that. That's what they want, and they don't give a fuck about nothing else.
The whole this was a film about roads and choices being made, and what different paths they can lead you down. Where the rise to power in street life, you got to start somewhere and drop a body, right? That's where that comes from. And then the fear element of it, you know, he starts getting guys' heads. He pops up randomly. That was the whole point of it.
Especially after he kills Raheem. Raheem was like the one that can control everybody. Listen, like remember when he made Bishop?
Yeah, he was the leader of the group. Yeah, he was like the conscious like type shit.
And after he took him out, you know what I mean? After he had the gun, he took him. Like, if Bishop never got the gun, this movie would have been so much different. Bishop was the one that did not want to have the gun, but as soon as he got it in his hand, you knew he wasn't giving that shit back up. Yeah. So then that right there is like, okay, I have the gun, I have the control, I have the power, because I can take any of you motherfuckers out. Like when he shot Quilez in the store.
Yep.
Now.
For no reason.
No, but what I will say this, if I'm not mistaken, I could have sworn Steele did yell one of their names. Because Quilez knew who he was, because they would always go in the store and fuck with him.
He did. Because they referenced that.
Yeah, he did. He did.
Yeah.
Yeah, because he was like, Steele yelled your name, Raheem, blah, 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 blah. And yeah, and then they tussled for the gun. After that, boom, shot him in the stomach, killed him, killed Radamez.
Yeah. Okay, so rest in peace, Tupac. But
no, he's he's still alive. He's still
alive. You're right. But the end when he fell off, I was hoping that they show him hitting the ground.
Me too, actually. Instead of just him dropping into the dark.
Yeah, the dark.
Listen, it's like I mean, I suppose it's a credit to his acting ability, especially in his first movie. But I wanted that fucking character to die.
Yeah, quick. Yep.
But yeah, I mean that you can say that's a good acting ability, because I love when people have those roles to where they either make you love the character or hate the character. Not those middle of the roads where you really don't care. I'm like, okay. But that one where you either love the character or hate the character, you think that character is cool, all that shit I thought was just...
Well, I super hated them because, like, when you're friends, like, I understand what you're saying, like, for the power and everything, but when you're that close, like, they hung out every day. And I started picturing, like, me hanging out with my friends. If you had that one friend will fucking give up your friendship and everything just for power and kill you. Not just like say, yo, fight you and like, yo, fuck you and beat your ass or something. But
again, James, you have to think about it. Like I myself, we didn't grow up in that type of culture, that type of atmosphere, that type of street shit.
I get it, but I'm just saying that's why I wanted him to die, though.
Gang,
like, you motherfucker, you're shooting your friends, the ones that had your back, who saved you from the fucking you getting your ass kicked by the other gang and shit, and you're gonna fucking shoot them. Like, god damn, man.
Yeah.
Oh, real quick trivia: Tupac on the set, Jermaine Huggy Hopkins played a prank and told him that he got fired.
Oh, I saw this.
And Tupac found out, and they actually got in a fucking fight about it. He's like, it's just a prank, man. I was just joking. Tupac wanted to beat his ass.
Yep,
I believe that. There's another thing where I remember reading about this. Told you I'm a fan of this movie. Where so you know how they have, obviously you guys know in those guns they have blanks and shit. When he shot Radamez, he was too close to him. I believe it hit him. So when you see him laying down on the ground holding his neck, because he was too close to him.
Oh, to get
the whatever. Yeah, something like that. Because like if you watch the movie, the part after he gets shot, and Radamez is on the ground like this, and he's holding his neck like that, it's because it was too close. Whatever, the blank or whatever hit him in the neck.
Oh shit! That's like
so
a bulb thing.
Here's something for you that you may or may not know. So at one point, the script was optioned by a company called the Donors Company, I think is how it was pronounced. They wanted to change the tone completely of this movie. At one point, they suggested turning it into a comedy.
Oh.
So the co-writers, Eric Dickerson, who was also the director, and Jared Brown wanted to keep it a noir film and fucking took back the rights.
Nice. Good.
Yeah, you don't need to make this, like, if you were to do a spoof of the movie, which you had with Don't Be a Mess While Drinking Your Juice.
It would have had to have been some kind of outrageous spoof.
Yeah.
To even be considerably possible to pull off.
We got the spoof, though. We got the spoof for it. Don't Be a Menace While Drinking Your Juice in the Hood in South Central. There you go. There's a spoof for that and a bunch of other.
True. Yeah, okay. That movie's funny, by the way.
It's fucking hilarious.
I put that on the wheel?
It is
on one of the wheels.
Yeah, I think I put it on the wheel.
You know what wheel it's on. It's on the chicken and grits.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, okay.
It's definitely not on the cheese and crackers.
I can't wait for it to land on that, actually. I didn't see that for a long time. That shit's funny.
It's hilarious. No problem.
Somebody's popping bubble wrap.
It's entertaining, so.
It is. I don't know, man. This movie, I mean, it was interesting. I honestly, I don't know. Just the whole time I'm watching this, I'm kind of waiting for just something more. Like, I wanted to like it, and I mean, I liked it. It was a lot of great acting.
Yeah. You just didn't.
Yeah. I thought there'd be more of an overarching story, maybe.
I can understand where you're coming from, but I mean, that's just like the story was like just how.
It's the group itself falling apart.
Yeah.
Like when I first seen this when I was in my teens, I thought, like I said, I liked it better. I would have gave it like a 7, not too much higher. I didn't like love it. It would have been a 7.
I always enjoyed this movie, but I do got two things I want to say about this film. So I remember I was getting ready to watch this movie with my cousin because he's never seen it for the first time. This is years ago, right? This motherfucker fell asleep during the credits of the movie coming on.
Wow.
Watching,
were you guys drinking?
No, we were kids. We were like,
okay.
We weren't drinking. I wasn't drinking or smoking or nothing then, but we were kids then, like young teens or whatever. But we were up late as as kids, young teens, you're just staying up late as shit for no fucking reason. Didn't do anything that you did.
Trying to find scrambled porn. Got it.
No, not then. We were. I'm not saying I didn't do that, but it was more so video games and shit all night. And this motherfucker fell asleep because he was like, "Yo, let's watch on." The movie's just coming on. Ow.
Wow.
And then another part. So remember when Q goes to his girl's house and her ex-husband's still there? He opens the door.
Yeah.
What? Yep. He yells, "What?" Bad loud. So back in the day, it was me. It was my brother Henry, my younger brother Christian. We were all chilling or whatever. And the phone was ringing, right? So we go, "Christian, could you get the phone?" We asked him a couple times. He was like, "Fine." He was pissed off. He picked the phone. What? And like 10 seconds later, he started crying because it was my mom. And this is back when you get ass whoopings. She's like, "Who are you talking?" I don't know what she said to him.
Oh, she let him have it. That's like, who the fuck are you?
But that scene when he opened the door, just said "what," yelled "what," like that. I always think about that scene, that part. That we don't just laugh. That nigga was angry when he entered that.
Yeah, but like I said, first when this movie first came out, I definitely enjoyed it more just because it was a kind of a fresher deal. You didn't really get too much of this urban site, urban tale or whatnot with kids running the streets and stuff like that in movies all that much. So it definitely played more. The acting was definitely decent. Plus, you're younger, you know what I mean? You already listening. When did this thing come out?
92.
92.
So, LL Cool J, you had Cool Herc, you had fucking Big Daddy Kane, and
Tupac had hair.
KRS-One, Mobb Deep, fucking Hip Hop Hooray, you know what I mean? It's like, all right, the color scene and all of that, you know what I mean? So
the end of NWA, because that's when Tupac came.
Yeah. Yep. So it's that whole genre and generation of music and stuff like I said, A Living Color and shit like that is kind of like what was the cool hit. That's when it was like everybody started wearing baggy jeans and everybody trying to start being cool, and you know what I mean. So it's like it made more of a I wouldn't even say connect. It was more like, okay, I enjoy this. I like this. This is dope. Yeah. Where now it's just like, all right, started getting tired of all this bullshit, all the the shit going on with people. Because especially nowadays at this point in time, I am so sick and tired of what have you done for me lately? You were useful to me then, but not now. Bye, type shit. You know what I mean? Annoys the fuck out of me these days.
Understandable, very understandable. But I'll tell you what, though, I had an enjoyable watch of both of these films, which is great. Like that's 2 weeks in a row for us.
Man, I love the Hurricane. This movie was fine. Like I didn't not enjoy watching it.
I'll put it to you guys like this though. Between this week and last week, our lowest rating was a 6.
Yeah, that's not bad. Because anything over if it's a 5 or higher, that's 5 is like down the middle, okay, decent for me.
Yeah.
That's good. That's good for me. 5 and higher is good.
Yeah, five's not a total waste of time.
Exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, agreed.
Not at all. But I guess we could get this one wrapped up, though, guys. I mean, unless you guys have more to say.
I have nothing else to say.
I think I covered everything.
Just like the only thing I can say, I'm glad he fell off.
I will say, now, I was glad to see Tupac fake die. But again, overall, I think there was an overall story. I get it. I get it's a story of the group dynamics, but it didn't feel enough to propel an entire movie to me. And then even the way it ends, so is he just go on with his life and there's no consequences whatsoever, and he becomes a DJ? They have the credits start to roll and a DJ announce, "Hey, here's."
Yeah, because in the beginning they made it like he was getting his life straight, and the DJ thing was like a big part of the movie, but it wasn't at all.
And then Steele was in the hospital. They said he's going to be fine. So are there no ramifications from him telling all the doctors right there that fucking Tupac killed everybody and
it was too late because when that shit's going down, he's still in the hospital getting surgery.
No, but afterwards they're going to want to know. Yeah, but he knows that they killed Raheem.
I think that's how he's going to get. I think that's how he's going to get free.
Yeah, that's how he gets caught up.
Yeah. So
I don't know. There was a lot of unanswered.
Yeah, they should have showed after at least the cops came and fucking pulled guns and arrested him. What the fuck happened or something.
Yeah, but
this was the director's directorial debut, and I know he got a lot of fanfare and credit for that too. I the movie was well shot. I thought.
Oh yeah,
it flowed well for what it was.
It's definitely a hood classic, which is a great thing to say.
It's a hood classic.
No, overall, it's a solid movie. It's well done. I thought the story overall was a little weak.
All right, I got a question for you, Aaron.
Okay.
You said so I never put shit in categories. I never thought it was a hood classic. What's the #1 hood classic movie?
That's tough. I'd have to it's tough. I'd have to really go back and watch.
Don't say Friday.
Friday's one of them though. You have
Friday
to.
is one of them. Yep.
Friday's one of them.
Friday's got to be high up there. I don't
You
know.
have to, because you can look for Friday, because you can look at it for multiple ways. You can say like, I mean, just the careers that people got after that. You know what I mean?
No, I agree. Friday was a great movie. I love Friday.
And on top of that, it was a fun, funny film for its time. People still watch it to this day. People still mention it to this day. So it's up there. But I honestly couldn't answer that question because I haven't seen enough. And I'd have to like sit down and really watch them. Menace to Society is another great one.
Menace to Society, Beef, Belly,
yes.
BMF, Beef. You know what I mean?
I never seen
Don't Be a Menace, Juice. And one of the more modern ones is American Gangster and the Story of Whitey. I mean,
Frank.
Yeah, I mean.
Yeah,
I'm sorry, Frank. I was thinking of Whitey fucking Bulger, the other guy.
Bulger?
Do you know the name of the movie where the one scene is where they're hanging a pit bull by the neck in the alleyway?
I don't know that one.
I can't. I've been thinking about this when I was watching this movie. That memory popped up, and I want to know what movie that was because I watched that shit. That movie was fucked up when they did that because that's the only scene that.
I am not cool with.
I hate that scene, but I know that movie was I think it was kind of in this realm.
Yeah.
I just couldn't think of the name of it.
But there's so many great ones out there though. There's so many great ones.
Yeah. I can tell you for sure it was not Belly because DMX would not have put up with that shit.
No, yeah, I know. DMX would have beat the shit out of somebody. Like DMX, I don't give a fuck. You're not hanging no dog.
I never seen Belly. Wait, did I see Belly? The only really movies DMX I know to stand out was when he was doing movies with Jet Li.
Belly's on Tubi, so check it out.
Yeah, him and Nas are in it. Method Man. There's a lot of it. It was pretty good. T-Boz.
Okay.
Everybody that's dead.
The only one that died is Tupac. Or DMX.
Yeah. Tupac's not dead.
Tupac's not dead. He's alive.
He's alive?
He's alive, man.
I don't know why people. There's people that really believe that.
No, he's alive. As soon as you admit he's dead, he's dead. You can't. He's alive.
Here's an interesting question that kind of popped into my head as I was watching this. What's the whitest point in popular rap history? Like, was it the 90s, early 90s? Was it gangster rap? Like when all the white kids started going to NWA shit? Like, you know, honestly, like, at what point was rap so popular? It was a white cult. It was a white culture.
I feel like because you got to think of. I just think of like white people that grew up, say, in those areas where it was prominent, and then it's just the white kids that wanted to rebel against their parents.
It was NWA. Also, I think then another I think around 80s is Run DMC.
There you go.
White people because they did the crossover with Aerosmith.
Yeah, everybody, man. Then of course then you got the later years, like the fucking 2000 Eminem came.
But even
that just blew up.
Loved it because
but even before that, you had Insane Clown Posse come out, which fucking forget about it. That was just
Juggalos, yeah.
But no,
Cypress Hill.
There you go. But I'll just say, like, if you go to concerts and stuff, there's a lot of white people at rap concerts.
Yeah.
Definitely, yeah. A lot of people. Hip hop is always going to be a keystone of music. People love it.
Music in general. People just love music. No matter what genre it is, people just love music and just gravitate towards it because it's one of those things. Yes, you could say certain cultures made it up, but at the same time, I feel like anybody can vibe out. Maybe not to any type of music, like as far as us personally, but every genre of music, I'm sure every race likes. You know what I mean,
dude? But hip hop is so popular.
But
there's crossovers. There's heavy metal songs that has rap in it. There's country songs with rap in it.
Oh yeah.
I mean, it's I don't know how to explain it. It's something where it just fits in everywhere. I mean, people again. We talked about this before. Remember how you had the old lady singing like "It's Hot in Here" in comedy movies back in the day and all that other shit. It was funny then and all, and it just goes everywhere. It just goes everywhere. It works everywhere. It is one genre of music that definitely goes everywhere. And the thing that I like about it nowadays more so is that it's finally, to an extent, getting the respect and the credit it deserves.
Yeah.
And
I agree. It's super. It's just super interesting to see how it kind of branches off into everything.
But with that being said, let's pull up our plugs.
Yeah. Wrap
Yeah.
this up.
It's kind of the storyteller's playground.
That's
It
true.
is, yeah. That's true.
True too. You got this, Worst Damn?
Yeah. Hold on, let me get something to make some noise with. Oh,
Yeah, he's got
Hold on.
to get his bubble wrap or move his screens or whatever he's doing.
No. Oh, again, folks, it's me, the worst damn gamer ever. We appreciate your time here tonight on Popcorn and Pints. You can catch me Fridays and Saturdays, usually streaming late nights on Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and I'll be uploading some new content on Instagram, Twitch, and Twitter as well. I'm usually with Sir Sturdy. I got some new segments that I have planned out, and we'll be launching very, very soon. I was thinking about launching one tonight, but I'm going to take a step back on that. I'll probably do it next week. We got DREAMZ the Creator. You got to hit this guy up. He's your man for the digital space. Wait till you see some of these layouts and shit that we did for the new segments, because just like Sir Sturdy's layouts, James' layouts, and overlay, they are phenomenal. He is your guy when it comes to looking polished and good in the digital space. So go check him out on YouTube, Instagram, Facebook. He's got some overlays you can use for free on his page. And, you know, if you tell him Sir Sturdy sent you and you take any of his services, he'll make sure he hooks you up. You can catch Joe at Any Last Words over on YouTube, Instagram, and Twitter as well. She's got things from ghost stories to the real life inspiration for certain movies or stories that are told. She's got recipes in the dark space. She does interviews, movie reviews. She's got a Patreon. If you're liking her content, check it out. Consider hitting her up on her Patreon. And then also So Good It's Scary. This one's super dope because you can load your project on there on Facebook or Instagram, giving us permission to do it live on one of our podcasts and show. I usually guest host on it as well. I would love to see you there. If you want to join us, you can do it as well. So if you're filming 30 minutes or less, drop it on the Facebook page. Hit us up on Instagram. We'll do it live. And what do we got coming next, bud?
Over on Horror Research Stories, we'll be reviewing those horror shorts live on a Tuesday or Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern time, as well as our normal movie reviews. So again, you can check us out every Tuesday and Thursday, 8 o'clock Eastern time. There's also going to be some new fun content coming out on Horror Research 30 that me and Chris have been talking behind the scenes, as well as some of his content. We're on Worst Damn's page that we're going to be doing together that we've been talking about behind the scenes. So definitely be on the lookout for that. It's going to be some fun, funny stuff. And as well, which right here on Popcorn and Pints, we'll be talking behind the scenes about this as well for some content on Popcorn and Pints coming out. So you guys just want to stay tuned to the Z Network. Everybody connect with the Z Network. It's going to be some dope stuff coming out from us. And 2022 is going to be a hot year where we're going to really get the ball rolling. Make sure you guys...
My balls are burning just thinking about it.
See? That's because the clap, you got to clean that up, Chris. But Stories from a Bar, you guys definitely need to check that out. If you guys heard him earlier in the episode, he's going to be doing some amazing stuff.
I've got some fun stuff cooking for March, almost literally, and we'll get into that later at a time. I have a new episode out now with the owner of Backstage Pub in Schenectady, New York, talking about how the creation of that, being a professional dancer down in New York City and all kinds of cool shit, just day drinking and chatting.
I told you guys that Chris is a stripper.
Those Speedos, man.
Oh yeah, seriously, make sure you guys check
miss those.
And me and Chris will be
a banana hammock.
It's dark. It's not DMX's album. It's gonna happen, people. Saying it until we actually do it.
Yep, we'll be credited as I forgot where I was going with this unnamed interracial couple on if we're ever in a movie.
See this? We will. And then finally, Deep Focus Cinema, Deep Dive on Cinema.
This guy
out as well.
Ibrahim, who's nowhere to be found.
Yes. If you guys tune into all of our dope content, you've been watching.
Thanks, Doomsday, for joining.
Thank you, Doomsday. We greatly appreciate it. Thanks.
Doomsday.
Yeah.
Everybody else, Kyle, if you're still here.
Susan.
Rock on, people.
Ma Dukes.
Bobby. Yeah. Everybody. Thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you guys for listening and watching. Everybody who's going to watch in the near future or whatever. Make sure you guys tune in. Oh, one last thing I want to tell you guys. So I'm entering this podcast. I have to pick an episode from 2021. I'm going to do it tomorrow, though. And Horror Research 30, the Scene Snobs Awards thing. So both our shows, both the show, my show, and this show. Hopefully we win something.
All the cash prize goes to me.
Don't listen to him. You see how
that do-rag's going to his head.
It is.
Yeah, it's a little tight. It's a little tight.
I hold this pod together. I'm the main focus.
That's a damn lie.
By means his wiener.
But
he means his head takes up the most screen space.
Yep, it does. That's why I deserve more money.
with that being said, though, people, seriously, thanks for popping by and peace.
Peace.
Thank you, man. Oh, Nicolas Cage